and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? This your girl Keisha with Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. I'm coming to y'all a little late, but I hope y'all are still up. We're going to talk a little bit of women's basketball. Hit the like button as you come in the building. Please hit the like button as you come in the building. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to let some of y'all come on in the building before I get started. Y'all already know what this is. We're gonna talk about Big A and Little A. Both of them making moves off the court. Big A is making moves on the court. Little A is injured right now. Angel Reese is injured right now. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and we're gonna discuss hoops, man. We're gonna just get into it, man. Let's make sure we got everybody knowing what we're trying to do. Make sure as you come in the building, hit the like button. I'm gonna drop a poll just to make sure y'all remember to hit the like button. I see other people doing this, so I'm gonna do it as well, just to make sure people hit the damn like button. How y'all feeling out there? We had some great games yesterday, man. I had to catch up on some of them. I mean, I seen the Aces beat the Liberty. I had to watch that after I got off live yesterday. And I also see the Dream beat Seattle. So Seattle is still on an almost 5-6 losing game streak. So they got some stuff to work out there. So yeah, it was, and then I called the Sky. Then I called the Sky versus the Sun game where we had a little mayhem, a little people getting into some tussles. Some people got ejected. So it was a very eventful night in the W last night. Hold on, let me drop this poll right quick. Let me drop this poll and make sure everybody hits the like button. Did you hit? But we're gonna talk. You hit the like button. All right. But yeah, we're gonna talk some hoops tonight, because I tell you one thing. It's a lot of crap going on. I guess today I'm gonna let some more of y'all come in the building before I get started. See how you guys doing out there in YouTube land. We're gonna talk a little bit about Angel Reese's injury. We're gonna talk about her branding. We're gonna talk about her new shoe is gonna be dropping. We're gonna talk about everybody knows she's in the NK 226, so we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the Sky organization and if it's hindering or hurting her brand, because see, her brand is still moving along, even though things are not going great on the court. Her brand off the court is still soaring. What's going on, Donna C? We're gonna also talk about Asia Wilson. They are on look, the Aces have been on a little bit of a tear in the last, like, I don't know, maybe like 5-6 games. They went like 6-1 in the last 7 games, and they have Jewel Lord coming off the bench, so that seems to be helping. So I think that's a good. I think I was all in favor of the move. I know some people were like, "No, Jewel Lord is a star. Once she go to the bench, she'll never come back off the bench." And I was like, "Yeah, no. After if it fits, because I was with KSAP, I did agree with him when Jewel Lord and Jackie Young was pretty much the same player. So I think it's a little bit better for the Aces having Jewel Lord come off the bench, because Jackie Young has already solidified her spot on that team, and Jewel Lord is a professional and she wants to win games. So since she's been coming off the bench, Nelissa Smith has been helping out in the front court with Asia. It's been going pretty good. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, and we're gonna talk about Asia Wilson some of the stuff she's doing off the court. So we got a jam-packed show tonight. I'm gonna get into a couple of things. Hold on, let me see if I let me go, because I thought something was real cool. I watched the 2K commercial, and I thought that was a really cool. Man, look, man, we're gonna talk, like, we're gonna get into Angel first. We'll get into Angel first because the Chicago Sky is still talking about day to day. They're still talking about day to day. I'm gonna play you guys a little bit of what Tyler Marsh had to say about Angel. I don't know if you know how they do with this. I mean, Lord knows they are not transparent when it comes to these injuries. Angel's been day to day for the last, I don't know, 6 or 7 games, and now she's not traveling with the team. When they go on road trips, she's not really at the game at home anymore. They want her to rest and give all of her attention to her recovery. So I don't know specifically what's going on other than the back injury. I do know the back injury is, backs are kind of funny. You never know how that's going to work when you tweak it. But I wish the WNBA, I wish the Chicago Sky would be more transparent and probably just come up with a timeline on her recovery instead of having fans trying to figure out each game if she's going to play or not. I think she's going to be out. What's going on, T. Camilla? I think she's going to be out on Friday, tomorrow, when they play. I think they play the Valkyries. So they have already said she's going to be out. But I'm going to play you a little bit of Tyler Marsh. I know y'all get tired of Tyler Marsh. But Tyler, he is the coach, y'all. So y'all got to hear what Tyler Marsh got to say. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I just wish he would I just wish they would be a little bit more transparent. What's going on, Van? What's going on? I just wish they would be a little bit more transparent. I with the injury, instead of going this day-to-day stuff. If she's out, she's out. If she's not, she's not. I mean, I think it puts, to me, I think it put more pressure on your athlete if you don't just come up with a timeline and a timetable. But that's not the way they choosing to do it. So Lord knows, I don't even know what to say. But I will play you guys a little bit of what Tyler Marsh had to say as soon as I find it. Hold on. I had it. Oh, Tyler Marsh. Oh, Marshy. Marshy be tripping. What is it? Did I lose it? Did they take it down? Okay, so hold on, guys. Here we go. Let's listen to a little bit of old Tyler talking about this injury. Let me bring up there. Not Coach Whisper. You know, what's up, Van? What's up, Dynasty? You know Coach Whisper. I mean, he all we got, so we got to listen to his little crazy stuff. Hold on. Let me go. All right. Coach, you spoke on Angel and her mindset earlier with the shoot around. I can't barely hear. Left in the season, your record sitting around 8-23. Wait a minute, y'all. I can't hear nothing with this man talking like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not a good. At least I can't hear. I know if y'all can't hear, I can't hear. Okay, it's just low. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a better version of. If somebody had sent it to me in the Gmail. Hold on. Because I don't know. It probably was on the Chicago website, but hold on 1 second. It's Tyler. He all we got, y'all. And that ain't saying much. But he is all we got. I think it was on Chicago Sky YouTube page. We're gonna get into what he actually said. and then we gonna talk about it because they got a lot of what the hell? Gmail. They got a lot of speculation out there for Angel, and I wish he would just come out. I wish they would just give you a timeline and be done with it, but no, they got to have us go through all of this. So hold on, I'm getting here. Hey, hold on. Let me make this smaller. Theater mode? No, I don't need it in theater mode. All right, let me present.
I think it's. Would you understand that Angel Reese has been day to day? How is she handling dealing with these missed games? She wants to be out there. She's a competitor. She's a fighter. She's a winner. So, it's hard for her not being out there for her teammates, but we want her to be as healthy as possible when she is ready to come back. On Monday, we saw Seth and Camilla have some action going on. How are you feeling about that evolution of that two-man tandem? Yeah, I think it's great because of her pass first kind of mentality, her ability to organize, her ability to play in ball screens, and that's where Camilla thrives at in terms of her pace of getting in and out of screens. And so it's been great to have her, and also it helps Rachel get off the ball a little bit more. So Sev's addition has been great for us, and we'll continue to see more minutes from her. Coach, you also talked about the culture, right? When you came on board, talked about building a winning culture. How are you feeling about it right now, where it's currently at? I think it's still progressing. I think that sometimes when you're looking to build that framework and that foundation, there's some growing pains in it, and we can't just expect instant results sometimes. But I think that if you're around our meetings, if you're around our practices, if you're in our locker room, like, you will see what it's creating behind the scenes, and you got to be there day after day to kind of see and feel that presence. And the record isn't reflective, obviously, of where we want it to be and the work that we're putting in. But again, it's all laying the foundation for what we want moving forward. And so nobody's happy with the losses, but we continue to fight. We continue to stay connected. They continue to come in each and every day and give everything that they got for the team, for the organization, and for each other. And that's all goes into building that culture that we want.
I know when Haley came into the league, she wanted to be a point guard, or she felt like being a point guard was important to her success in the league. But I feel like she's also been able to play off the ball pretty well. Do you think she can also does she need to be a point guard? Can she also be a shooting guard? Can she do both? Like that kind of thing? I think she can do both. I think there's other guards in the league that they kind of are those hybrid type guards, and I think that she possesses a lot of those same characteristics, with her ability to play off the catch, her ability to relocate and get behind the line and play play in space, but then also she's got some ability as well to initiate offense and things of that nature as well, and playing the ball screens. And so there's still a growing process in there for her.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta start this back at the beginning, because what did he actually say about Angel? Because he went through all this stuff, but I'm like, I need to hear the part about Angel. Hold on one second.
I understand that Angel Reese has been day to day. How is she handling dealing with these missed games? She wants to be out there. She's a competitor. She's a fighter. She's a winner. So, it's hard for her not being out there for her teammates, but we want her to be as healthy as possible when she is ready to come back.
So basically, he's still saying that her injury is day to day, and she wants to be out there. She's a competitor. She wants to play for a teammate, but he's also being a little, I don't know what to say. Is he acting like he don't know what's going on? And he's kind of leaving it a little ambiguous. I don't too much like that from him, and I'm gonna tell you why. I want the organization to be firm about what's going on with his players. Just be transparent. Just say, look, she's dealing with a back injury. We got a timetable for her recovery. We're gonna bring her back, slow walk her, bring her back when we think she's fully recovered. We don't want to rush her injury. This is the timeline we dealing with. You don't want to be always telling you don't want to be always up there telling fans that it's day to day. They buying tickets to come to these games. Some of some people are only coming to see Angel. It's just a little disingenuous if you can't just be transparent with the injury she's dealing with. I think she's missed about a good, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe 8 games now, and she's gonna miss tomorrow. It's time for you guys to just give a timeline. If you shutting her down for the rest of the season because of the back injury, just say it. If you're saying that you might, if you're saying that you don't want to rush her back because this season is lost, cool. But all this back and forth and smiling and grinning and keying about she wants to be out there and she can't be out there, but we don't know, and we don't know if she's gonna be back when, or she gonna be back tomorrow, the next day. I just don't get it. And let me tell y'all something in the chat. This was kind of like what they did the same thing with Ariel Atkins. Like, if we can remember, I know we focus on Angel a lot, but if we can remember with Ariel Atkins, we didn't know when Ariel Atkins was going to come back. They just pretty much, it was just ambiguous. And then one day she was removed from being out and she was probable. And then she went after that. They didn't really tell us, what was going on with Ariel Atkins. It took us about a good week to even figure out what the actual injury was. So I don't know if this is just the way the Sky and the W do business. I mean, I think they're not used to so much attention on them, but we got to take the training wheels off the WNBA. People paying tickets, they spending money on league pass, they spending all this type of money to see the players they want to see. And it's time for these organizations to catch up and be professional. Nobody asking you to lie. People are asking you to actually just tell them the truth, because so they can move forward. But I mean, this song and dance they do every day with the media is in my opinion, it just needs to stop. It's too crazy. I don't understand it. And meanwhile, Angel off the court trying to rehab has to deal with people speculating. Is she shutting it down herself because she don't like the way the season going? Is she faking an injury? Is she is she trying to force a trade? Is she trying to do this? Is she trying to do that? You shut all that stuff down if you just come out and be transparent. If you just come out and be transparent. So I don't understand all of this hemming and hawing the Chicago Sky be doing. They did that with Ariel Atkins. I mean, I don't think we knew for about a good week. Same thing, kind of like we knew HVL had the ankle thing going on, but they didn't really tell us till we started seeing that HVL is just out. Why? What happens? I mean, because every time you have an injury, far as I know, this is me in my education. You go for your evaluation. They do an MRI, they do X-rays, they do all this stuff. You talk to the orthopedic or the doctor, and they tell you the course of action for your treatment. They also give you an estimated time where you're gonna be in, you're gonna be out. I don't understand these organizations who have all these dollars, don't have doctors telling them exactly what it is or what's the minimum timeline or anything like that. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. So that leaves Angel being open to interpretation. So that means you're trying to figure out whether Angel don't want to play for them no more. Some people out there talking about she faking this, that, and the third. She came back. She played the game. She played the game with when her grandmother came to the game, and then she didn't play anymore after that. She looked like she gutted out to play that game. So she probably shouldn't have played that game. But I'm just saying, I agree with you, Big Lou. I do. I agree with you because I deal with my back too. One of the reasons why I work from home is because of my back. Some things, I have a degenerative disc. I understand it completely. I understand back pain. Please don't get me wrong. But I do know when you have an injury, you are diagnosed with treatment and you proceed on that rehab plan. And once you proceed with that rehab plan, you can have things can go as planned, or you can have a setback in your rehab plan. But initially, I don't know if y'all think this in the chat. Initially, you have a plan, though. You have a course of action to fix the injury, whether it be rest or how much the doctor thinks you need to rest, or rehab or therapy. You have a plan. You don't, as an organization, come out and keep talking about somebody day to day. I'm pretty sure no doctor said, yeah, my diagnosis is you day to day. We're going to see how you feel tomorrow. But that is just my opinion on it. I'm going to read some of y'all comments. I don't know if I'm completely off base, but I just don't understand. I just don't understand some of the ways they handle this. And I know Tyler Marsh got a skin and grin and smile through it because it's been a horrible season, but he's not doing his player any favors with the hemming and the hawing. Let me get to some of y'all comments. Reginald Banks say he has to be politically correct. He can't do or say anything else. It's up to management. And the doctors, they're not going to put her out there because fans want her to play. They have an investment in it. I agree, Reginald Banks. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I do not want her to be put at risk. I just want them to be transparent about her injury and her downtime. That's it. If she's out, she's out. But pulling up to a game every time they play saying somebody's day to day and then they out is disingenuous. That's just my opinion. The Versa said, I'd imagine either Kathy or the Sky front office had told Tyler to say things to day to day because it was said Angel's out for the rest of the season. Then ticket sales will fall sharply. I'm gonna address your comment though, Versa. This is the reason why a lot of people don't believe nothing what they saying, because if you are just lying to the fan base pretty much that a player is day to day, then pretty much you just trying to, I know it's about money. Believe you me, I know it's about money. And I get it. The only problem is they do a disservice to that player because now all the narratives get run on that player. The organization doesn't suffer. The organization doesn't suffer reputation hit. The athlete does. The athlete gets called lazy. The athlete gets called quitting on their team. The athlete takes the brunt of the fans' fury. And I think that's unfair. So I gotta take all the fans' fury for not being there. And I'm actually hurt. And all y'all have to do is tell the truth and possibly lose money. But I gotta be painted as a lazy person that don't want to play because we losing. I don't know, Diversa. Let me keep going. Big Lou say, honestly, Tyler doesn't know. Angel is practicing self-preservation, I believe. Then, Lord, we got Big Lou. We got a bigger problem if Tyler don't know what's going on with his own player. That's for sure. Donna C say, Keisha, agree. Just for once, say the truth. Sky always beating around the bush. I agree. Always. I mean, just say she's out. Let's see. SW say, yep, we tired of the W playing in our faces over and over. I think they have to come. I think the W has to realize that they're in the big leagues now. You're gonna have to give us a little bit more transparency. I mean, I don't know. Big Lou say the back is different. It's pain tolerance. I get it. I get it. And here's another one, Doverse. I agree with you completely. I'm going to read his comment. It's the same reason the FIBA hasn't given a concrete timeline for CC. Notice how Minnesota and Atlanta gave concrete timelines for Fee and Jordan, Canada. Doverse, you hit it on the head. So that's the thing. It's like, okay, I get CC and Angel, two biggest stars in the WNBA. And their absences matter. I get it. But you open up those superstars to scrutiny. You open CC up to scrutiny. People wondering, is she really hurt or she not hurt? Because I ain't never hurt. I remember I went on record and I said, I ain't never heard of no groin injury being day to day. That don't even make sense. A groin injury is not day to day. And I mean, because with Angel's back injury, that's a little bit more believable because with a back, you can rehab it and feel good one day and not feel good the next day. Trust me, I know because I deal with my back. And eventually, at some point, I'm going to have surgery. So I completely get it. But a groin injury is not day to day. That muscle has to heal. And it usually takes rest to heal. So, and the minute they said that about CC, I say two things can't be true. Either it's not hurt or they lying, because a groin injury is not day to day. But the trip part, but now y'all understand what I say. It made CC look like she didn't want to play, when that's not probably the truth. The truth is she got a groin injury and she's probably out 6 to 8 weeks. But yet we telling the fans it's day to day so they can still come to the games. It's not fair to CC. It's not fair to Angel. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Yeah, Van say the other interview, he said it was up to the medical staff. Yeah, he did. He said it's up to the Van. That's why he's smiling on my screen right now. He said it was up to the medical staff. Then he say it's up to Angel. And then he say Angel wants to be out there, which we know she do. Then he said, he wanted to make sure she right. All these things is just making him look like a liar, making the Sky look like a liar. And then some people starting to wonder if Angel a part of the lie. So, Aunt Dick say the Sky organization can't say AR is out for the year. No one will watch. If AR is not playing, I won't watch. Look, Aunt Dix, I understand why they saying it. I understand their motivation because they want people to still watch the game. Not people like me, I'm a basketball head. I love sports, so I'm going to watch it. But some people who are just fans of that one person, you're right, Andix, they're not going to watch. So that means they want y'all anticipating and waiting, and they know good and God doggone well she out. Let's see. I agree. Jackie has a very pivotal point. She said Angel is still under the care of a doctor because if she was staying out on her own, she will be fined or suspended. I agree. She's under a doctor's care. Yeah, I agree with that, Jackie. Yeah, Donna C say, yeah, it's not hard to give a timeline on if Angel is or not returning. Angel got enough drama going on for this extra drama. That's my point, Donna C. It's just piling on. You don't need all that. You don't need all that. You're just trying to recover. So, and I know and get it, y'all. I get it completely. The Chicago Sky is a dumpster fire. So if they come out and say AR is out indefinitely, they know ain't nobody coming to the games. All right, because the team is so bad. The team that was constructed around her is so bad. So I get the conundrum that the Chicago Sky is in. However, they put their own self in that conundrum, and I don't think Angels should have to take the brunt of the fans' fury because they don't understand what's going on with her recovery. So that mess should be on them. The Chicago Sky organization, they put that team together. And if they put a team together so bad that when Angel is out, nobody's gonna watch. Because see, let me tell you the difference is the Fever team is without Cece, but they're still watchable, y'all. If you're a fan of the Fever, the Chicago team is not even watchable. So that's why the Chicago Sky are really dumping on their superstar. Because they know they screwed up. And I'm just tired of Angel taking the hits for it. So I know Aunt Dix, I know AR is a strong woman. She don't care about the haters. I know, but even everybody's human, Aunt Dix. After a while, some of that stuff do get on your nerves, man. And so I heard some of it today on other people's YouTube channels. I was like, oh God. People are saying well, y'all already know Jason Whitlock running around there talking about she the queen of quitting. She quit last year. She quit this year. Even though Angel had surgery on her wrist last year, they say she quit. This year, they say she quit because the team ain't good. And he has a big platform, even though he doing a whole bunch of lying. He has a big platform and he feeding into the narrative, and people believe narratives, guys. No matter what we think, people believe narratives. So people start to believe that, oh, she just don't want to play because the team is bad. And that takes the focus off of Tyler Marsh. It takes the focus off of Jeff P. And I want the focus to stay squarely on them two. It shouldn't even go to Angel at all. But it is, because we're talking about this injury that they keep talking about day to day. You see how that works? Hey, El, how you doing? What's going on, El? What's going on? I just, I just don't, I don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair to Angel, I just don't think it's fair to Angel, and that's why I'm doing this stream. Let's see what else we got. Marcus Harrell said, Angel and Cece really run this league, and it shows. I agree. They don't even want to. They run this league so bad that you can't even be honest about the timeline of their injuries. So, guys, the Fever fans, just like the Sky fans, the Fever fans are waiting every week, every day, trying to figure out, is she coming back or is she not coming back? Or I see her on the sideline jumping up and down. It's just, yeah, I know. Okay. Lucky, I guess, said the Sky is ridiculous. Her last game playing, they said that she would play limited minutes. Just for them to have her play 32 minutes. It's understandable why the doctor won't release her to play. Lucky, I guess. I agree with you, because Tyler Marsh knew she was coming. She was supposedly day-to-day coming off a back injury. He still played a 32 minutes. You know why, though, Lucky, I guess? The team is so bad that he's, you know what I mean? The team is so bad. That's why I don't want to hear this. That's why I don't like doing this where people be doing Camilla against Angel. You know what I mean? I don't like it because it's not fair. Because everybody had their chance to shine. And you can't get mad at Angel because she shined a little bit brighter than another star, but everybody had their time to shine. Even with her being injured, she came back. They put her in there with a bad back for 32 minutes, knowing that she had a back injury. So what that tell you? They would take a hobbled Angel any day of the week over the 11 other players on that team. So yeah, people make it a bit. Yeah, well, you know, Reginald Banks, there's a double standard. So, not like there's a double standard. You know, they understand that CC is out. I just knew they was lying when they said growing injury day to day. I knew that was lying as soon as it came out of Stephanie White's mouth. And as soon as growing injuries are not day to day. It's like hamstrings. It's not a day to day injury. When you hurt your groin, the only thing you can do is rest it, or you'll keep re-injuring it. And if you think about it, CC tried to go 2 times, which makes me think, I mean, you got to prioritize these ladies over the dollars at some point. But yeah, the league was waiting on these 2 ladies to bail them out. So let me keep going. So yeah, let me tell you, I wish Angel Speeder. Yes, T. Camilla. Okay, hold on. I get to you. T. Camilla, the girl from last night, Bree, also did a live today and said the same thing, that Angel has a repeated cycle of giving up. She also laughed at someone's comment calling Angel Sid from you know where. Let me tell you something. I can only speak for myself. I met Bree last night on a panel. That's my first time meeting her. She is entitled to her own opinion, but I will say this. Angel does not have a reputation of giving up. Quite the contrary. She has a reputation of pushing through injuries. That's what she has a reputation of. But if your doctor say your wrist needs to be operated on, you do what the doctor tell you to do, because Angel would have ran through a wall for Teaspoon. So those words do not hold up. I'm pretty sure Teaspoon had to convince her. So we come into this season. It sparks of maybe you got some personal going on, because if a doctor, if you don't like somebody's attitude or you don't like somebody's personality, that is fine. I'm okay with that. But basketball wise, you think that Angel is faking because she don't want to play no more? It reeks of a little bit of jealousy, a little haterade. I'm gonna tell you why. Because other people can get injured and you don't say the same thing. Jordan Canada got injured. You didn't say that. Asia Wilson was injured. You didn't say that. Ari Atkins was injured. You didn't say that. So you expect me to believe the whole Chicago Sky organization is okay with Angel faking an injury while they have her under contract and working for them? You don't think if they thought that, they wouldn't get her out of the building? See, some of the things people be saying don't make sense. So you think Angel's running a Sky organization like that she can fake an injury and a doctor sign off on it and the organization knows she's lying and not? Sometimes people just need to watch what they say, T. Camilla. Because some of that stuff don't even make sense what you're saying. So that's just my take on that. Jackie said people gonna talk regardless. They talk when she was playing. They talk when she don't play. Let me tell you something, Jackie. My mama told me this when I was growing up, and it has stuck with me throughout my whole life. When a person don't like you, it don't matter what you say or do. They're gonna find something wrong with what you do because they don't like you. They might not even have no rhyme or reason. They might not even know you. They just decided in their mind that they don't like you based on whatever narratives they done heard from other people. They ain't even took out the time to get to know you they self because they are going off of the personas that other people have put in their mind. But me, I try to keep it basketball as much as I can. I don't get into all that feeling stuff. If you say you hurt, I would rather you stay out the game instead of trying to play, because you know why? Because once you get on that hard top, I'm going to judge you like a basketball player. I'm not going to care that you hurt. You do better sitting down with me, because once you out there, you get critiqued because you out there. Nobody cares that you hurt. You know, we might have sympathy in the background, but your play will still be critiqued. So that's my thing. I hear you, Van. Look. So I just think people be going through. I look, I can't vouch for other people. All I can tell you is what I think. You know? So I would say this. I just wished in the W injuries were more transparent so that the owners of these ladies' fan bases, all of that trying to report it and all that doesn't fall on them. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Rasheem Beats, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said Jeff Piss and Tyler Perry aren't slick. They keep using Angel as a scapegoat. Rasheem Beats, hey man, that's what I'm saying, man, because you know what it's gonna be, Rasheem Beats. We got so many injuries. We had Vandersloot. She got injured at the beginning of the season. Then Ariel Atkins go down. Then Angel go down. This is the reason why this team didn't succeed. Blah, blah, blah. But no, the team is bad. Jeff P. and Tyler Marsh. You're not going to fool me. But I get where you're coming from. Hold on, let me get to the other super chat. I had another one. I saw it. All right, there we go. But yeah, she said Angel needs. Who said? So hey guys, we're gonna get Tyler Marsh up off the screen because he ain't telling us the truth. No way. Look, we're gonna get Tyler Marsh off the screen because he a politician right now. He just trying to make it through the season. Pope baby just trying to keep his job right now. Yeah, Jason Whitlock started that shit. Talking about the queen of quit. Well, Jason Whitlock, see, I could go the other side and say the same thing about your girl. If you just want to speculate, she been out longer than Angel. Is she the queen of quit too? Anyway, y'all, let's talk about Angel's brand. She got a lot of stuff popping off the court right now. She got a lot of stuff popping off the court right now. And me and my son have decided, well, he already got his PS5, but we're going to get this game. It comes out on August the 29th. The new 2K26 is coming out. You can pre-order it right now. What's the cool thing about it is you can put women and men players together. So my son thought that was the coolest thing. So I guess I got to learn how to play 2K. But I want to yeah, Felicia Daniel say I can't wait. So I'm me and him gonna start playing together. He said he gonna teach me, so I'm gonna learn. But I'm gonna play the commercial for y'all. Hold on one second. Thank you, C League 1226 for the $10 super chat. He said, remember, after ASG playing Minnesota, after All-Star game playing Minnesota, Angel was hurt and repeatedly asked to come out. And he first forced her to play 30 plus minutes. Then restriction turned to 32 minutes. That's probably why doctor won't release her. See, Lead, I agree because there are reports that people saw Angel asking to come out. Some say she came out and then Camilla got a foul or something. So he put her right back in like a minute later. And then after she was out that game, then came back, she was supposed to be on a limited restriction, like C. Lee said, and then she ended up playing 32 minutes. And now the doctor's like, you just can't be out there at all because they're not going to do what my doctor's orders are. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it's happened. But hey, man, let me tell y'all what's so cool about. Let me show y'all the new Angel got a lot of stuff going on off the court. The first thing is the 2K26 coming out. It's going to come out. I think it's on pre-order right now, but it's supposed to drop on the 29th. Let me pull this over here. I'm going to play the commercial for y'all because I think it's pretty cool. Hold on. Here we go.
I'm a winner, no matter what.
It's time for you to be the best. This is Paige Becker. It's time for you to be the best with my team.
Let's go. Give it all I got, then I'ma give some more. Push it past the limit, cause I'm built to score. Mind over matter, I'ma win the war. Keep rising to the top.
So yeah, guy, I look, I thought it was pretty cool that the new 2K could have the women and men playing on the same team. You could pick the team you want them to be on. They had a pairing in that commercial with Angel and Shaq. They had a pairing with Paige and Kyrie. They had a pairing with Devin Booker and Satu. Pairing up. They had a pairing, I think, of Asia and her boyfriend from the Heat. So I think it's gonna be really, 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 really cool. I thought, and that's one of the things she got going on off the court. A lot of people are waiting for 2K26 to drop. Then also with that, let's go here, man, because she got a lot of stuff going on. Her shoe is set to drop. Let me go. Let me share that. And then I'm going to ask y'all a question in the chat. Her shoe is set to drop. And let me make this bigger. So on the left, the pink shoe is the Me Bound shoe. The one in the middle is the Receipts Ready. And the one on the right is called a Diamond Dust shoe. It's supposed to drop September 18th in 3 colorways. Yeah, man, it was a cool commercial. I'm like talking about this. But then, I think I wanted to ask the question. Angel got so much going on off the court. She got so much going on off the court. Y'all need to let me know in the chat with the branding she does, and we all know that Angel can brand anything, to be honest with you. Is she hurting herself with the ineptitude of the Chicago Sky organization? Because just the way they handle things, is it hurting her brand being associated with an organization who seems to can't get it right? I need to know in the chat how y'all feel about that. Hey, little break. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. But I need to know. I need to know from people in the chat. She's got all this stuff going on off the court. And you know what people say when you got all this stuff going on off the court, they want you to be a superstar on the court and they want you to be a part of a winning team. And she don't have that with the Sky. If you start, will it start to hurt her branding if they continue to lose season after season? Hold on, let me let Bro Claude up here. What's up, Bro Claude? Hold on.
If you start,
turn me down, Bro Claude.
Will it start to hurt her branding?
Bro Claude.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, because I heard my voice at first. I was like, Bro Claude. But
Yeah,
I'm here. I was just asking the chat that Angel has so much going on off the court. The 2K26 and the colorways, a shoe about to drop on September 18th with Reebok. I need to know if the ineptitude of the team she on will that ultimately hurt her brand going forward, or can the Sky get it together in enough time not to have her? Because I'm gonna tell you, when people see you doing all this stuff off the court, it's in any sport. They want to see you having success on it at the same time, or they gonna hold it against you, which we hear all the time. She ain't got time for basketball because she's doing all this and she doing all that. If she just focus on basketball, her team would be better. The way the Sky is being run is kind of leaving her out to dry. What you think, Bro Claude?
Well, with Reebok, if we talking about Reebok alone, we talking about a brand that has built their brand on Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson's back. They are both the president and vice president, and they know exactly how this goes. You know, both of them in particularly took years before they can actually have a winning team, and then eventually Shaquille O'Neal in the 80s, it turned to him until he was in the 80s to win a championship. I mean, in the 2000, I'm sorry, in 2000, he won his first championship after 7 years in the Professional Basketball League. So he went through some terrible losses the first 2 seasons with the Lakers. Remember when he first did the trade? It took Kobe a couple years to get to that point, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, he went through 2 down seasons alone, almost really 3, because they was like in the beginning of the 3rd season, they didn't start off hot. And that's when some of the arguments when Kobe first put Shaquille on alert on how he ain't been working out to have even though they won the championship that year, he just was like, you know, it's taking you too long to get started. You got what I'm saying? Because you ain't working out over the summer. So Shaquille O'Neal had those type of things going on for himself, and being with a losing organization, and so did we know how horrible the 76ers had gotten once Charles Barkley had left. And then Allen Iverson, because he was, you know, in trouble in college, he was at the worst team possible, which was the Philadelphia 76ers, to actually die in. So when Reebok picked him up, it wasn't the best thing. Now they say, now mind you this, remember it says history turns the circles and pins to repeat itself. And also those true historians knows what it takes to get to a certain level. I said that to say I use Shaq and Allen Iverson because her Reebok brand is secured. We know that. Even just with the relationship with Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson alone. But just say if she did not have that rapport with him, they also were two young guys. Allen Iverson never won a championship actually in his career, and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, was a 4-time champion, but it took him a minute to get there. You got what I'm saying? So that brand in particularly, where she's getting a lot of attention to, her gym shoe, gym shoes in the Black community is a big thing. That's one of the biggest things because why? Michael Jordan brand became universal, not just global. It became a universal type of thing. You know what I mean? They sent a goddamn on a beacon in the sky with the Jordan brand. You got what I'm saying? So we have to understand. We got to keep that in mind. Now I'm with Sister L for as the WNBA women, the women's basketball years are shorter. So she don't have 7 years. I'm with L on that. You know what I mean? The women tend to not be able to sustain a longevity. Dana Taurasi is 1 in a million. Right. You know what I mean? So Dana Taurasi, it ain't a whole lot of them going on. And then Angel is a big girl, so we get to see her get beat up every day. Right. Yeah. We get to see her get beat up every single day. Right now, she's dealing with a back injury in her sophomore year, and she only 23 years old. Yeah. Imagine 7 more years like that. Right. She'll end up being like Candace Parker if she don't take initiative of continue to heal her body and make sure she's in the right situation. But far as her ultimate brand, her lifetime brand, which Reebok is, over everything, Reebok is her lifetime brand, just like Ivo and Shaq, right? So she'll have that forever. So messing up her ultimate life or branding, that's not going to happen. Does it look good? No, it doesn't. Michael Jordan survived it because he was who he was, and he did not have to go through what Magic Johnson and Larry Bird had to go through. You're looking at a different type of entry of the WNBA. Okay, see, in the next couple years or so, we're gonna have that Michael Jordan come into the WNBA. Everybody says Juju. It could be Tanaya Latson. Who knows? You got what I'm saying? We don't know. Right. We don't know who that next person that's going to succeed. But as of right now, with Angel, I don't think there's nothing to fear about, because one thing she's a model. She's beautiful. She knows how. She's a soul where she's a kind soul like yourself. You guys. You know what I mean? You guys are easy people to get along with. Right. You got people like yourself, Keisha, even though you're a minion, like she's probably a minion too. Right. Y'all some good ass people. You feel what I'm saying? And good people, tend to last long in business. Look how long Magic Johnson was here. You know what I'm saying? And very likable person. Right. So you got to consider he got these brands after he was plagued with the HIV situation, and everyone, remember when he said he had HIV, everyone dropped him for that first 2 years. He lost everything. He lost all Converse. He lost every single endorsement. You remember that? I remember that he almost, if he didn't have his own basketball money, he almost was bankrupt. Right. Yeah. So the thing is that I don't have a problem with Angel going through the process of the great ones. You got what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
That's not going to make her. That's not going to make her great. That's not going to make her great. The adversity in this right here is not going to make her great. But what you talking about will make her great. What you talking about?
I agree with you, bro, Claude. I think her brand is gonna be. I think her brand is very resilient because she resonates with a lot of people, and she was building this brand before the W. You know, so she's got a leg up there. I just the only reason why I brought up this question was because some players, you see them go on the court and they always say, look, you got all this stuff going on off the court. You need to be winning, and sometimes it goes negatively with sponsors and stuff. But I do agree with you. I think her brand is resilient. She's got her own audience, her own niche, if you will. And she's not like other WNBA players. Now, that could always change. You know how that is, bro, Claude. Seasons change, things change. Nothing stays the same. So
nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same.
Nothing
stays the same. No.
I just don't think it's a good look.
No, it's not.
Yeah. That's where I'm coming from.
No, it's not. But you know this, you've been here, you know this game, and you know that, that's why she has the biggest advantage, even over Caitlin Clark, to take a bad team and make them global. That's what Michael Jordan did. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. You saw him do that single-handedly. Unlike Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal, they came into a legacy. You got what I'm saying? The Lakers were was a legacy team, had already prior championships, but Michael Jordan came to the Bulls and put those banners up and made them. I think they had one championship, right? Did the Bulls have one? Because they got 7 in total, right?
Yeah, because the Bulls wasn't a dynasty like that before Michael.
Never been.
Yeah.
So when he came to the cesspool of Chicago, I'm just being honest with you.
Right.
Remember when he reported when Michael Jordan got here, it was rats in the stadium and they had ate through some of his gym shorts, his North Carolina gym shorts.
No, I just looked it up. They've only won with Michael. They won in 91, 92, 93, then 96, 97, 98. Those are the only championships the Bulls have.
Well, they was like Central Division champions or something like that.
Yeah,
the NBA was split up
when they had that. Yeah.
Remember the NBA was split up at that time in the merger with the ABA. Remember when that was going on?
Yeah, I got
the Bulls won something like that. But anyway, a real banner. The championships, the Bulls only won with Michael Jordan. Okay, so it took him 8 years, 7 going on 8 years to achieve that. Right. And it took them 4 years just to start getting draft picks. The Scottie Pippen, right? He came in. Scottie Pippen is 3 years. No, 4. Because Michael came in 83. Scottie came in 87. 4 years. It took them 4 years to actually go and acquire Scottie Pippen. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant got there in 87. It still took them 3 more years, which made that 7 years, right? It took them 3 more years to develop. When Michael Jordan was already there losing games, going to the playoffs and getting kicked out in the first round. Remember they teased.
But at least they were going to the playoffs.
Yeah, they was going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But getting kicked out in the first round, that's a Carmelo Anthony play. Remember that? You know how they clown Carmelo every time he get to the first round, he got put out, right? Mm-hmm. So Michael was dealing with that though for 7 years. You got what I'm saying? Until he finally.
But to L's point, the women don't have 7 years.
No, they don't. No, I said that.
Yeah,
no. I said that. I morphed that the women don't have the same amount of years because the women. Remember when I started my last soliloquy? I said
they don't last as long as the guys.
It's half. It's even almost half. And remember when I said Dana Taurasi is just a phenomenon.
Yeah, she's just an anomaly out there.
Anomaly. You know what I'm saying? The most that they got is probably you got 10 to maybe 12 years in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
So far as a woman's career is concerned, a solid woman career 10 to maybe 12. So in that 10, she got to do something in 5. You know, realistically, she got to do something in 5. Or it's going to be almost looking like she's going to be looking like
Are you saying she got to roll out like KD did?
No. Well, yeah, no, she might do. I'm not taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing off the. You know me, I'll keep it real, right?
KD said 9 years was enough.
9 years was enough. Hey, and look. If she roll out in 5 or 6, I can't.
Hold on. Let me take let's see if I can remove that one and add. Oh wait. There you go. I'm trying to kick this one from the thing. I can't hear you now. But yeah, I can't hear you now unless you put hello. I don't know. But you can't do both. You be trying to do too much, broke Lord.
Can you hear me, Keisha?
I can hear you now. All right. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. They don't have the same amount of time as the men, which you just said. And at some point you like, look, because even KD had to come to that realization, like, hey man, I'm getting MVPs, I'm going to all-star games, I got movies, you know what I'm saying? I got movies, I got my shoes, I got all this stuff revolving around my brand, and I still don't have a chip. Or I'm not even at least the Thunder, because KD was with the Thunder, they was the Sonics before then. He was with them when they wasn't winning too much too at the beginning of his career. But at some point, your brand people sit down with you and be like, okay, look, it's been 9-10 years, KD. We can't let this go. I mean, we got to make some decisions. What we doing? Because your brand starts to suffer. But I do agree with you. Her brand is resilient right now. So I think Angel will be good throughout her rookie contract. Now, after that, it's a different story. So, hold on. Can't hear you. You on mute. There you go. I still can't hear Bro Claude. Bro Claude then went silent. That's because he over there.
It got to be some decisions that got to be made.
I got you.
It got to be some decisions. When her rookie contract is up, it has to be some decisions, realistic decisions made for 2 reasons. She did her rookie season. Did they make in the evaluation of what Shaquille O'Neal and Iverson, because they don't want her to go through what they went through. They just want her to get some of that. You know what I'm saying? When they say skin in the game, you understand? They do want her to get some skin in the game. There's nobody, no business, no type of corporation or no type of situation going to want somebody coming in fresh and really don't have anything invested in it. You got what I'm saying? And Angel don't want the game to be given to her. She's just not that type of person for somebody to give her something. She said it herself, she would rather work for it. She would rather work for.
But that's the thing, Bro Claude. We're not doubting Angel. We know she gonna work for it. Now, will the organization work to make her successful on the court is the question. We already know she gonna put.
If
the work
they don't, well, toodaloo. If they don't,
not toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Ciao Bella. You got what I'm saying? Because you're not. I'm the type of player that's going to be 10 toes down. I'm not going to listen to all of the negative because I didn't listen to the negative that was cast on me. I'm not going to listen to people knocking anything that I'm trying to do. But if they don't do the right, if they don't build correctly, I have to make a decision for myself because I want to win. I know that I wasn't going to win the first 2 years of my career. That's almost a dice roll.
Right,
so people just, when I hear the Clarkies and when I hear the Angel Reese's Pieces, you're Lulu. That don't happen like that. Magic Johnson was a phenomenon. You know what I mean? And when nothing, I didn't touch anything.
I touched it because I got you up here twice. I don't know. Keep going. Keep going.
Magic Johnson was a phenomenon. Rajon Rondo was a phenomenon. That don't really happen. Rookies don't really come in the game winning. But when Rajon Rondo won, he had all the big three. He had, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody to his access. He had some of the top players ever in the NBA. And then when Magic Johnson came in, he had some of the top players ever in the NBA. He had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and even though Kareem went down in that last game for the championship, Game 7, and he had to play all 5 of the positions, he still had a phenomenal team. Coop and all of them was on there. You got what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Norm Nixon, all the high flyers, everybody was on there. Jamal Silk Wilkins. You got what I'm saying? So he had so many different weapons when he did come in, as a rookie. He didn't have to really depend upon that. But that's 1 in a million. That's one. That's 1 in a million. Look at, you know what I mean? Look how it took just about everybody else. Isaiah didn't come in winning. He was getting his ass beat by Bird and Magic.
Oh no, I completely get it. I get it.
I mean, if you go look at how long Hakeem Olajuwon didn't win to the 90s.
I know
he didn't win to 10 years and almost 12 years in his career, and Michael Jordan had to leave.
He was struggling. I remember.
Hakeem didn't win till year 11 and year 12.
I know.
You got what I'm saying? The Dream didn't win.
You know we in this microwave society. People won't give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now.
But that ain't.
The Reese's Pieces. Sometimes they be just like you be crashing out. Sometimes the Reese's Pieces be crashing out.
Straight Lulu though. They straight Lulu. They straight. That's not real.
They passionate about their girl. I ain't gonna knock them for that. They just want. I think. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, Claude. I think it's because I think they were okay if they were an average team, but it just seemed like this team is so. They didn't expect it to be this bad, bro. Claude. I don't even think you expected it. I didn't expect it.
You know, I ain't expected to be that bad, but I also thought that they was gonna build through the draft. And remember when I said. In December, I said, remember when we was on KSAP's panel, I said if they build through the draft, everybody just gonna have to go through a couple of years of heartbreak. Remember when I said that?
Yeah. But did you think it was gonna be a breaking of your heart like this?
The heartbreak the heartbreak of this was that a lie was told. That was like that was like your boyfriend.
He lied.
The guy that's your boyfriend. He's saying, "Oh, baby, you know what I'm saying. You see this diamond ring I got you, boo? Oh man, I went and pulled $4,000 in this motherfucker. Hey, you deserve it, baby." And then you go get that motherfucker appraised. His glass. You got what I'm saying?
Right.
And now how you supposed to feel? You know you love the man. You love the man no matter what. You didn't care about the ring that he said that he got you, that he put on the ring, but you love this boy. You know
And
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
just lying from the get-go.
From the get-go, he just lied and said he put a diamond ring on your finger and he gave you glass. And you like, man, nigga, I love you. You didn't have to do that. I didn't ask for that. You got what I'm saying? This is what Jeff Pagliosha has done to the Chicago fan base. I'm a Chicago Sky fan.
I know you are.
I'm also an Angel Reese fan and advocate. You got what I'm saying? I'm gonna still rep my city, but wherever Angel go, I'm going to and rep that, just like I'm doing Shador, right? You know that I'm that type of person. My player is my player.
Bro, Claude.
Yeah.
We gonna get off of Angel because then you're gonna take me down a road I don't want to get on. But I'm gonna, and we're gonna talk some Asia Wilson. But I'm gonna give you a tape that you might want to punch me later. But hear me out, bro, Claude. They could have kept Lindsay Allen. Why you looking, bro, Claude? Look at bro Claude's face. They could have kept Lindsay Allen for the amount of ball handlers. Bro, Claude.
They could have did a whole lot of shit.
Bro, Claude, one day we're gonna have a stream about whether the team last year was better than the team this year.
The team was better last year.
So, because Lindsay Allen didn't give you no problems. You see what I'm saying?
No.
She didn't give you no problems. And
they got rid of her anyway, though.
They got rid of her anyway. And if we just needed a backup point guard, we would have at least had her when Sloop went down.
Connie on the phone. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. I mean, chat, do y'all think I'm crazy? I might be crazy today. Sometimes I go Lulu.
Honey.
But sometimes I go Lulu. But I mean, I'm just saying the amount of capable ball handlers that we have on this team kind of dwindled. And then you look back on it and you like, well, if we was going to be dumpster juice anyway, we probably shouldn't have traded Lindsay Allen. We probably should have just ran. Hey, we probably should just ran it back and just got the people out the locker room who was causing trouble. And then everybody else that was cool kept them. I mean, because Lindsay Allen is over there in Connecticut, son. She's not really getting a whole bunch of burn.
She ain't getting no burn. But
you know what I'm saying? She's
better than nothing.
She better than nothing. Hey, I digress. We're going to get off of that because we're going to talk a little bit about Asia before I get out of here. But bro, Claude, did you see this commercial for the 2K26?
Let me see it.
I played it for the people before, but I'm gonna play it for you because we just was like, and then we're gonna start talking. We're gonna talk a little Asia because I you don't want me to crash out again. So
I don't want you to crash out.
Here we go.
I don't.
This is Paige Becker. It's time for you to be the best. My team.
Let's go. Give it all I got, then I'ma give some more. Push it past the limit, cause I'm built to score. Mind over matter, I'ma win the war. You got to the top, no matter what.
That's controversial.
So the new my son was explaining to me the new 2K26 that's coming out on August 29th will have you being able to pair the women up with the men. So they had paired up Angel with Shaq They had Sibley paired up with Devin Booker from Phoenix. They had Paige paired up with Kyrie in Dallas. You can put them all on the same team and play against each other. You can pick your own starting 5, men or women, and play them together. So everybody waiting on that to drop. I thought it was pretty cool, but we're gonna transition, y'all. We're gonna transition.
See, that's in the annals of time, Keisha. You got to understand that this 2K is a collectible for a lifetime. There are going to be people who going to buy this 2K and put it up and never play it.
Right.
You got to understand they're going to keep it as a souvenir.
Yeah, because some people they don't play it.
They're not going to touch it, and they're going to keep it. You got to understand how significant. It's more significant than Asia's. It's more. You know what? I don't like to say that, but it's the truth.
Oh yeah,
it's the truth. It's more significant than Asia Wilson's why. And you already know how I feel about Asia. 3-time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of the GOATs that's playing and active. Angel is so much more significant because she's a mega star. She's more than just a basketball player, right? She's making history. She's making history and global history. And that's why the Chicago Sky gotta be. You see how big the Chicago Sky name is? The Chicago Sky name with this game alone is a Chicago Bull.
Right.
Right now, they're being on the level of a Chicago Bull with Michael Jordan being on there with Angel. Do y'all realize that? How big that name and that brand on how what she is, who she is, she has now put Chicago Sky on that level because she is a global star. She has made, no matter what Candace Parker did, Chicago Sky wasn't being talked about in Arabia. No.
Right.
I don't give a damn. You hear me, Candace? I know you watch our show. Your ass wasn't a global star. Angel Reese is a global star. And she now got little girls over there in Pakistan wearing the Chicago Sky.
And she got Shaq with a Sky jersey on it.
And she got Shaquille on. How big could that be? She got Shaquille O'Neal with a Sky jersey on. Do y'all understand how big this is? So that's why I know we want to move to Asia, but before we move to Asia, what's up, K-Sappy?
What's up?
Listen, before we can move on, how big this is, the brand of the Chicago Sky has stepped up because of Angel Reese brand, not because they won the first championship with Candace Parker. Yes, us in Chicago, we care. But if Angel win with the Chicago Sky, the whole world cares. You see how different it is? If she wins with the Chicago Sky, the whole world wins.
I agree.
So this is what it's all about. And the same thing with Caitlin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
same thing with Caitlin. But this is so much. But this is so significant. This time is so significant. This time is so important. Like Elle said, it's so important to not I wouldn't say more speed the winning, but with intendency to win. He said, "Y'all fancy."
Who said we fancy?
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Yeah, so with the intention, you know what I'm saying, Keisha? With the intention to win.
I know, man.
And they pull that thing. If they do pull that thing off, everybody gonna forget about what they said. If they pull it off.
Right.
So this is the type of world we living in. And realistically, I knew Angel wasn't going to win nothing in the first 2-3 years. Maybe in a rookie contract.
Yeah. No, I think we were all right with that. I just don't think they thought it was going to be this bad. That's all.
Right. We don't want to see a tobacco.
Right. Nobody wants to see. damn.
But like, God damn. But we got to see it though, right? We
Now-
went to the basement floor. We saw it was rats in the basement.
Here, look, it's very interesting. Last year, they were projected to be the last team, and they were better than they thought. And this year, they should have been projected the last team. God damn.
But they didn't do it because Angel was on the team this year.
Right. Yeah, I know.
And she had just pulled off the unrivaled when they thought they projected 2 teams that she was on twice. You got what I'm saying?
I know.
So they was very careful when they came to the selection of the sky this time around. They picked them 10th, but still. You know what I mean?
It's like still, you know, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro, Claude, what you we didn't expect this. That's all I can tell you. Hey, man.
All right. All right.
But, look, I was like, okay. They say they gonna keep leaning on into it. The UK see me. They don't give a
damn. They lean on to it,
they
baby.
Don't give a damn what y'all say.
Hey, they don't
man.
give a damn. That's the culture, baby. That's the culture.
They don't care. They threw in that Thunder jersey.
Every time that Caitlin Clark got to look at that.
But if you look in the background, she on a team with SGA and Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And every time they got to see that. You know what I mean? The Clarkies got to look at that shit. They ain't even trying to watch this. What you show right now, they upset. They want to kick our ass right now, Keisha, for showing that. Because they know what time that was. When she did that, they know what time that was. That's when Caitlin Clark got her ass whooped.
So crazy.
Hey, I mean, am I lying?
No, you're not.
So the Clarkies be like, she didn't really do nothing that game. I'm like, she beat Caitlin's ass. That's what she did. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know what
they
you
mean,
mean,
and Dix, they mad. I know you mad.
Yeah, Bean G. 2K want all the smoke. They want it all.
They want it all. ADP, T. Camilla.
Yeah. My son was like, oh,
victory.
Snap. I can't wait, mama. That's a fight. But it's cool that they until the W can get their own game. It's nice to see the men's game being infiltrated by the W. So that lets you know how the times are moving, bro, Claude. That is how the times are moving. We're gonna transition into Asia Wilson because she's been on a tear. Hey guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I want to show y'all Asia Wilson then went
Hey, y'all better like, share, and subscribe to this
y'all
channel.
better do it. Let me tell you.
You better go to Steady Serving, ENT Sports, and you better go on because this is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Hey, thank you, K-Sap, for putting me and Keisha on. We gonna always represent you. We always support you no matter what nobody say, nobody. Hey, we gonna do the Tyler Marsh. They trying to separate us. They're trying to tear us apart.
You so there you go.
There you go.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you crazy. They're trying to tear us apart. We will not be torn apart, bro. Claude, bro, Cleasy. Hold on, we can't hear you. You on mute. Hold on. Hello. I can't hear him. What are you doing? You on mute, you crazy man.
Can you hear me?
Nah, I can hear you. Okay, look.
You hear me good?
I can hear you good.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about, let's transition. Asia Wilson say y'all took out the MVP conversations.
She's so pretty.
She said y'all told her she didn't mean nothing this year. It's fee. And her team was bad. They made a couple of moves. They brought in Alyssa Smith to the team to help with the front court. They sent Jewel Lord to the bench. Matter of fact, she even asked the coach, look, maybe I need to come off the bench. I'm playing like dumpster juice. I just want to help the team. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson has been going about her business. I'm going to just give you a couple of stats in the last 7 games with Asia Wilson. She played against New York. She put up 17, 16, and 4. That was on was before. Then she went and did 32, 20, and 5. Then she did a 29, 12, and 3 against Seattle. Then Golden State, 27, 7, and 3. And then Golden State again, 14, 14, and 2. But the most prevalent game was that 32-point, 20 rebounds, 5 assists. The Aces have been 6-1 in the last 7 games. And Jewel Lord coming off the bench is 15 to 20 points a night since she's been on the bench. And Alyssa Smith showing up that front court. The Aces, I believe, have moved themselves into I want to say they're either in the 4th or 5th standings. I mean, look, and you remember where the Aces were? They was like in 8th or 9th place.
Right.
And okay, I'm getting the standings right now. The Aces are in the 5th place, and they are, listen at this, bro, Claude, 2 games behind. Atlanta Dream is in the 2nd place.
Right. I knew
they
that.
are 2 games behind Atlanta, New York, and Phoenix. They are 2 games behind 2nd place. So now them some good teams. The Dream, the Mercury, and who's the other one I said? I just said it. And New York. Those are some good teams, but they didn't pull themselves. They going, I think they only got maybe about 11, 12 games left. But Asia Wilson has been on a tear. She was the player of the week. She was averaging this week 29 points a game, 13 rebounds a game, 3.7 assists, and 1.3 steals while shooting 53% from the field and 50% from 3.
Okay.
Putting them on her back is an understatement.
So she's averaging 22 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 7 and 9 rebounds. So she almost averaging a double-double, but she's 0.2 away from averaging a double-double. So she had 22 points once again, chat, 9.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. I mean, that's big time. That's big time.
But you know what, bro, Claude? Over them last 7 to 8 games, she had to go into MVP level to pull them out of the depths. She had to go to GOAT status to pull them out of the depths of being, I think they was like the 8th or 9th seed.
Yeah.
29 points a game over that many games is and that game of 32 points and 20 rebounds. She the first woman to ever do that in the WNBA. I don't even know what do you say to that, bro? I don't even know what you say.
I would say everybody expect her to do this. This is who Asia Wilson is.
She is.
This is who she is. But Nafisha Collier is also playing out of her mind. And Asia got a tick on her in rebounds. She got a tick on Asia in points. They're about the same in blocks, and they're about the same in steals.
You know, Fee is hurt, so
Nafisha is hurt, but she still
she hurt,
right? Because
He'll be back now. Don't
He'll
get
be
it
back.
twisted.
She's in the conversation. So the reason that I brought Nafisha up is because Asia Wilson, I don't think that she really took kindly of, again, another year that she started off and they expecting Caitlin Clark to be the MVP when she first started this season.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a rookie that come in as a sophomore and they predicting that she was going to be on her level as if she was playing her level last year. They pretend, the Clarkies and the media with their lying ass and the youth were lying to the people and trying to pretend that that Caitlin Clark was playing on the same level of Asia Wilson. With the certain so-called, okay, but look how many fans she got. No, you still don't listen. You don't get a trophy because you got people coming to the court to watch you. You get a trophy by winning and being the best at it. They have twisted this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't call people black no more. We can't call people black no more because they could be like, I might be black on my skin, but I feel like a white man, so call me white.
You can be and whatever you want to be, bro, Claude.
I'm looking dead at a black man, but he say he white. So I got to go and abide by that? No, I don't think so. I beg to differ. I don't think so that I'll be going succumbing to that. I believe. Whatever God made you, he made you. Just like the white woman that was on the NAACP, she was like, my kids are black. You know, my ex-husband, he black. You know what I mean? I love being black. I love you not black, ma'am. No, I love being black. I wear my hair black. She say she love being black. But we know we looking at a goddamn white woman, but we know that she close to because we got them type in our family, right?
Right.
You know, my cousins and my mother's sister, them all. You know what I mean? We know we got them real close. So we couldn't really call
you can be whatever you want to be in this society, bro, Claude. If you want to be a fairy, you can be a fairy.
If I'm a fairy, call me Barry, Harry, Nary. I don't know what the hell to call it. But all I know is a penny is a penny, so I could go into the store. No, I'm just telling you. This world is out. See, but let me tell you,
bro, Claude, if I say I'm an MVP, I'm an MVP.
See, I bet you your ass can't go into Walmart and say, oh, this is $100,000. Give me my change back. What you think gonna happen to you? No, you gonna say, no, this is $100. No, ma'am, that's $1. It clearly says it's $1. But I say it's $100. That's insanity.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we got to be careful as the Angel Reese support group. We have to be careful. We really have to be careful. And we know that Angel is not on the level of Asia Wilson.
Well, this is the thing, bro, Clark. It's not even fair. Some of these fans be going too far. Because it's not even fair to even have CeCe and Angel Reese somehow being compared with the likes of Asia effing Wilson, man.
Even Nafisha Kaya.
She is her.
No, you know, even B. No,
it's debatable. She getting there. That's all I'm gonna say.
She getting there, but she ain't. But she not Nafisha Kaya. Even though she could cut they water off.
Yeah,
Angel could cut they water off. Angel ain't scared of neither one of them chicks.
I know she
and
ain't.
She gonna take it on the chin or the chest, wherever they want to bring it. She could take them both on.
Yep.
But it's unfair to say that Angel Reese is
I got a question though for you, bro, Club.
Go ahead.
If Asia Wilson get them to the 2 seed, you think that MVP talks get a little tight?
They tight now. It's a 3-way tie right now. With
And
Phoebe.
all them teams are 2 games apart.
Yeah, with the Mercury, the Las Vegas,
The
Vegas,
Aces and the Liberty
and
the Dream.
and the Dream. And so really, people can't even say nothing about Alicia Gray. I mean,
Alicia Gray, let me tell you, just the other day, because I'm watching that game now, you know, because there was so many games on yesterday. So I'm watching Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard scored about
3 threes in a row. She hit
like
3 threes
within
in a
like
row.
a 35-second span. Like, I don't think people understand what they are watching because they are so invested in this CC versus Angel thing that they forget about the talent that is on the floor every night. Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. Look, this looks bad for Tanisha Wright, man.
Yeah.
Because this new coach comes in, and I know they added BG and Bree Jones, but he, even with injuries, he keeps the thing turning, bro, Claude.
Yeah, but the thing is that
the ship don't stop because of injuries.
she had a big injured list though from the beginning of last year. I'm gonna
She
be
did.
fair.
She did.
No,
but do you think that team should have? I mean, because the Dream wasn't even in the playoff hunt to the last. Like, it was dumpster fire from the beginning to the end, even before the injuries.
Yeah.
So I like Tanisha Wright. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I think people forget this Atlanta coach is a first-year coach too. Now, I forgot where he come from, but this is the first time he coached this team. You know, so and BG be in and out. You know, she get put out by old girl. You know, did she have a neck injury? And she older. You got Bree Jones. Jordan Canada just went out. Did they stop them from whooping ass against Seattle Storm? Bro, Claude, no, it did not.
And Nas Hillman, you got to keep it a buck. Nas
Hillman
wasn't playing. He was playing last year.
Look, I'm just telling you.
And then they had no down. Pow.
Look, people go down, and same thing with the Valkyries.
Yeah.
People go down, the train keep going down the thing.
That type of coach. Yeah, Natalie is, and you got to be that type of coach. You
yeah.
know what I mean? I would say you give Tanisha Wright a team, she gonna win. Okay. She gonna win like that she did the year before last. Now remember, she was coach of the year. Just 2 years ago, she was coach of the year.
She was.
So she brought a team that they was expected to be last the year before last, right? But they ended up.
So funny.
What's he saying? Thank you for shutting Bro Claude down. Tanisha Wright is trash coach.
And then she go nana nana nana.
I'm just this girl just know I ain't finna be with you and Keisha is the messiest and Honey
look,
is y'all three is the messiest people that I know.
But look, we got off topic. Hold on, let's come back to Asia Wilson. If Asia Wilson pass up all these minion Smurfs to get to the 2 seed, what we saying about that MVP race, bro, Claude?
Oh, she done got it again. She done got it again.
Because Fee gonna have to come back and do something, huh?
Fee gotta come back and do something. She ain't gonna be relaxed. Even though they holding it down, even though my team is holding it down. Yeah, they holding it down now. Don't act like
they hold it. Oh, yeah. But does that help Fee or hurt Fee?
It hurts Fee. It hurts Fee. You know why? Because now the team then got better as she left.
And think about this. If the Aces didn't have Asia Wilson, what kind of team would they be, bro, Clark?
They wouldn't make it.
And when you start talking about most valuable player.
Right. We talking about most valuable player.
The race is heating up. That's all I can tell you. That
Yeah,
race
that's all. Right.
Now,
so
that doesn't knock what AT is doing, because you remember I said AT was my girl. Right now, currently, AT has the. I'm not a Fee. I think AT is doing more than Fee. I think she's the most valuable player on her team.
AT is doing more than Asia.
Right.
I mean,
right now, AT is my pick, even though I don't think she's gonna get it, but she is my pick.
No, I mean she's doing more than both of them chicks. AT is doing more. She done got 3 triple doubles in the same year.
AT went to a new team with new people, new players, another coach, and still balling out of control with no shoulders.
With no shoulders.
So we don't want to forget AT in this MVP race, but I'm just saying, if Asia can pull this Aces team out of the depths of despair, because they was in the depths of despair, and she because I don't think anybody can catch the Lynx. They too far up. But they probably gonna be the number 1 seed. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if she can catch these other teams, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, Asia freaking Wilson. And also, I wanted to show y'all.
Well, I got to say this.
Mm-hmm.
You can never overlook the number 1 team. Mm-hmm. Your team is number 1 for a reason. And didn't Afisha Collier make them better? Yes.
Of course she did.
Is she the leader? Can we say she's the undisputed leader of that team? Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone say it. So that's the argument. So you can't say that she's not the leader of the team, because they all concede to her, and they all also say that she makes them play better. Every last one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You got what I'm saying? So it's a level of expectation.
Andre, AT got 3 triple doubles, the most by any woman
in
a season
ever. Any woman ever.
She AT is one of them players. She's teetering on a triple double every game.
Every game she is. She has the most. They went through her record. She has the most, almost triple doubles in any player in the WNBA league.
That means she affects the overall box production by a mile.
Right, across them. She's actually number 1 when it comes to production.
Yeah,
she's number 1 in production. But
I she don't get a lot of hype because AT just goes about her business doing her job. She just go about her business.
And she not what they want to promote.
No, she's not what they want to promote. We're not gonna even get into
that. We ain't gonna go there. We
ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, but she's still pretty though.
Thank you, Dre Stewart, for the $2 super chat. He said, Keisha, check your email, please. I will go check it. Hey, and guess what? This is another thing I wanted to show y'all before, and then we can finish talking. But guess what? See, Asia Wilson's still moving the needle too, y'all. Asia Wilson's shoe has been so successful. Nike has already green lighted the A2s. They will debut in summer 2026. They will have a retail price between $115 to $145, which will likely come with a major overhaul of the sneakers technology. But Asia Wilson's A1s was a huge success. So for people that be running around here talking about she don't move the needle, she do.
She
don't believe the hype.
Yeah, she moves the needle. Sold out 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out 5 times.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, so the thing is that we have to appreciate Asia Wilson while she's here.
Mm-hmm.
The GOAT is the GOAT. And if she get the 4th one, she earned it. But I don't think they're going to let her, because of political apathy.
I got you.
They're not gonna waive Fee. They're gonna give the nod. They wanted Fee to have it last year. She edged them out in votes. She edged Fee out in votes just by a mere little bit. And Asia Wilson had the most points, the most rebounds, the most blocks. You know what I mean? In the WNBA, she was in 3 categories. She was the leader in 3 categories in the whole WNBA. And they was trying to edge her out with Fee, but because of that, they could not move her out of the way. And Stewie was far behind. You got what I'm saying? So now Stewie been hurt, so she's not in the conversation. Caitlin Clark is hurt. She's not in the conversation. They don't like AT. They don't like who she is. And it's not for the brand, for as they concerned.
Right.
And the politics that they play is not good.
They say she's not personable.
Yes. So even though AT is a very sweetheart person, she's
but she's gonna tell you, she tell it like it is, and some people don't like that.
Yeah, no, but she's a sweetheart though. So by default, it will be Nafisha Collier.
They've been pushing Fee since before the season was over.
Yes.
I mean, before the season even started, they was pushing Fee. They MVP.
But they've been pushing Caitlin over Fee and Asia.
Well, they tried to, but it just it failed miserably because of If Caitlin was having even a decent season, it would be different. But right now, you just can't do it. It'll look really, you know what I mean? So have you noticed they haven't even talked about it no more?
They ain't gonna talk about that.
No. Thank you, Dre Stewart, for the $5 super chat. Bro Claude Reginald said that Chicago shows CC more love than you. They do, Angel. I'm gonna let you handle this one. Now, look, let me tell y'all something. I went back and watched the game we called. When me and Bro Claude be calling the game, we don't be listening to them people that be commentating. But I will say this, Bro Claude, you're gonna have to go down somewhere in Chicago and find out why the commentators are talking about other players more than your Chicago players throughout calling y'all game.
They suspect. We already asked for them to be let go. No, we asked for them to let go. They suspect. They white girls too. No, they white girls, white boys. They don't advocate. Just like if you look at and listen to any other team. That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is how trash this is. They go and hire these announcers and not gonna be Chicago Sky biased because they supposed to be. Well, he's Chicago biased because he was there from the beginning. We saw his interview. You remember old boy? Now he be fair, but that lady, she diabolical. She diabolical. They got to get rid of her. But dude be not biased. And he said, chat, he said that Candace Parker did not move the needle. He said Angel Reese was the biggest phenomenon that ever happened in Chicago Sky's history. He said he was in the gymnasium announcing the games where it was just 2,000 on a regular. Then Candace comes, she went to 4,000. But then when Angel came, he was not used to selling out, the stadium being sold out, the whole 10,000 seats be gone. 8,000 on the regular. He said Angel quadrupled the figures that he would me, Sister Keisha and Duvall, we covered this where he said that Angel Reese is the biggest needle mover since Michael Jordan, in his opinion, in Chicago.
No,
So that's how much they love her here.
they do. They just got, some people, all the chat says some of them people that they got, they gonna have to snatch them.
Yeah,
Come here, let me talk to you in the office.
The female, the female.
Yeah, we're gonna come here. Why you ain't even talking about your own team? Because if you go to Seattle, you can hear the bias. They Seattle announcers. You know what I'm saying? You hear it. You like they from Seattle.
They from Seattle. You
can't
tell that they from Chicago.
Right.
Chicago.
You like, are they Chicago announcers?
Get rid of them. Get rid. She ain't for. She over there Google advocate for CC. She Google ad.
She is.
She all Google ads. Oh yeah, look, Caitlin Clark got on her shirt. I heard her talking about.
Yeah, it's like that girl ain't played in a month and a half.
She got on her AB shirt. Yeah, and everything. Like, don't be talking about no Caitlin Clark. Don't be. What is you talking about Caitlin Clark for?
We're not even playing Caitlin Clark. What are you talking about? It's like, I don't know, bro, Clark. You got to go down there to the office.
And I'm going to put on my Don Juan hat.
Look, go down there, find the suggestion box.
I'm going to turn it to the side. I'm going to turn it to the side, trim my brim, and go down there. I'm going to put my 1980 suit on, and then with my Prince ruffles. I'm gonna have my Prince ruffles in
not just Prince ruffles.
I'm gonna have my Prince ruffles in the middle, and I'm gonna walk with my Stacey Adams on my roach killers. And,
damn!
And I'm gonna have I'm gonna put on all these rings. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put all the rings. Y'all see my rings? I'm gonna put all my rings. See, I keep my rings on right here if I had to whoop a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my rings. Y'all know I'm from Chicago. Look at my rings. Y'all know
I got a little crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Everything go. You know what I mean? Put you know what I'm saying? I put my ring on and they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I even got a pinky ring. Look at my pinky ring.
Shut up.
I got a pinky ring.
Before we look, I can't mess around with pimps. We're gonna show y'all some goodness. Before we get up out of here, we gotta show y'all some goodness. Angel Reese is doing some stuff in the Chicago community. She always affects wherever community she is.
Bag giveaway.
Yeah, the bag. I'm gonna show y'all some footage from that. She did that she did a lot of stuff in Baton Rouge through the Angel Reese organization. She's doing the same thing in Chicago. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Hold on. Oh, let me turn the music off before they start messing with me.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. See the little kiddies got their little backpacks. They're getting them some cocoa water and some damn supplies. Reese's cups.
Y'all think, man, this is forever. She doing the Bumpy J. She doing the Bumpy Johnson.
They get some snacks. The babies are getting some snacks.
These children gonna forever love her, man. Hey, no, seriously, she breeding Michael Jackson material.
Look at all the backpacks the babies are getting.
And y'all grown ass.
And those are Reebok backpacks that was donated by Reebok. So all these babies getting a nice backpack. They getting school supplies and snacks and all kind of stuff.
Hold on, Keisha, hold on. And y'all evil ass grown-up people that's in the chat want to try to take Angel Reese from these kids. And you try to say, damn them kids, it's about my kids. That's what y'all doing. I see y'all. I'm saying it live on the chat. Y'all some disgusting human beings. I know what you're going to say. Damn them kids in Chicago. Yeah, I want people to see how evil you are. I want you to say something. Say something. You want to take her from the kids in Chicago. You want to take her from the kids. And I know one of you mean people that's up in this doggone chat gonna say, damn them Chicago kids. I want you to say it so we can have it on record. See, look, I knew it was there. I knew it was coming. Look at him.
Bird Mac said it best. F them
She
kids.
love the Chicago kids. She like the Chicago kids.
They got kids everywhere, bro, Claude.
She said, damn the New York kids. I like the Chicago kids. She liked the kids in New York, she would have bought them something, but she ain't buy them a goddamn thing.
They got kids all over the world, bro, Claude.
You know what the kids all over the world didn't get?
Dreamtime say bye-bye kids.
They ain't get what Chicago kids got. The
Bro,
Chicago
Claude.
kids got it. Don't be
Bro,
mad.
Claude. Dreamtime say bye-bye kids.
Look, they just mad that they kids ain't get nothing. Don't nobody want your bald head ass kids give you nothing. Angel ain't buy your bald head ass kids nothing in New York and wherever you at. She bought it for the bald head kids in Chicago. Nah.
Big girl say Dallas kids love Angel.
Yeah, but she ain't buy that ass shit. Hey, guess what? Guess what, big girl? Hey, I got something for you, big girl. Look, I've been waiting for you, big girl. I've been waiting to get you all day. I had you on my mind. I knew I was going to get you, but I got you right now, big girl. Watch this. Watch this, big girl.
Look at all the babies' backpacks.
Big girl, I got you. Watch this. And Angel Reese brought the Dallas kids nothing.
You silly man. What's wrong with you? You got
Hey, look, hey, y'all, look, watch this. Hey, y'all, watch. Hey, big girl, guess what happened? This what happened. Hey, big girl, once again. Angel Reese bought the New York kids nothing.
Bro, Claude. Bro, Claude, that is mean, bro, Claude. That is mean.
Nah, y'all mean trying to take Angel away from the Chicago kids because y'all mad y'all ain't got her.
Bernie Mac said, F them kids.
Hey,
like your girl said, nah.
Hey, look at T. Camilla. Hey, T. Camilla. Did you hear what your uncle said? You heard what your uncle said, right? I said. And Angel Reese brought the New York kids nothing.
Why y'all got him started, y'all? This is the reason why we gotta go now, because bro Claude done lost his mind. Now he trolling innocent children.
Hey, look, hey, Angel said, damn them kids.
So crazy.
Hey, they was like, hey, T. Camilla was like, this kid's in New York. She like, I ain't in New York. I'm in Chicago. Damn them kids.
Bro Claude, you need to stop.
Hey, I'm just saying. The babies just want a backpack and some snacks, and you out here talking about Angel can't be your school, your back to school fare. No, she only for Chicago kids. Angel Reese brought the kids in America nothing. She got it all in Chicago. Oh, she gave the tickets to the kids in the Chicago streets. God damn, y'all gotta eat crow. Eat crow. Hey, y'all be like this.
I'm sorry, L. This fool up here, we getting ready to go. He sucks all the oxygen out the air. I was up here focused. I was by myself, focused. I was texting. I was commenting. I had everything in front of me. And then Bro Claude come up here and just suck all the air out the room, L.
Angel Reese brought the kids in LA nothing.
And on that note, people in the chat, hit the like button. Please hit the like button.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Thank you for rocking with me. Bro Claude is a fool. We are about to get up out of here because Bro Claude needs help.
Bro Claude eating tonight.
He needs help. He needs help, and I'm gonna make sure he gets a chat. Y'all hit the like button.
Hey, y'all, look.
Hit the subscribe button.
Hey, Keisha.
Next time, I'm gonna have to block him because he goes off on tangents all the damn time. I didn't even check my stuff because I'm listening to him terrorize children in America. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's 2 hours. We 2 hours in. I know my girls are gonna be on the D block overnight.
I got it though, Keisha. You know you got to give it to me.
My girls are gonna be on the D block tonight. ADP, Miss D, So Pretty Tony. Y'all make sure y'all in the building. If y'all can stay up, they gonna be over there cutting up in the middle of the D block. Hopefully, Bro Claude will be kept out of the D block because he on one right now. He is actively out here harassing children, and it needs to stop.
Hey, no, that's big girl. She did. Hey, Brother William.
It needs to stop, y'all.
Angel Reese brought the other kids in America except for Chicago. Nothing.
So stupid. Okay.
Hey, they got backpacks. They got crayons. They got coconut water. They got all of the stuff. They got Barbie dolls. They got all that stuff in Chicago. Y'all kids ain't getting nothing. Oh my God. This is hilarious.
Jackie said, Bro Claude, she did it in Baltimore first. Nanny boo boo.
I said this year. Look. This year, right now, this time, not yesterday, but today, she bought nobody in America nothing.
We gone, y'all. Hit the like button on the way out the door.
Hit the like button, subscribe, go over to Steady Service.
I don't know.
ENT.
Look, we was having a good time. We was having a very, very intelligent conversation, and then it just went left.
I'm just saying, Reese Pieces, they got chips. Ain't nobody getting none of that, Keisha. They ain't gonna get no chips, no snacks. Nobody got no Barbie dolls, no backpacks, no crayons. They ain't get no notebook paper. They didn't get anything. They got all R's on their bags. Look at that. They know. Look, listen. This is how much she loves Chicago. Look, she holding up the R. Look, nobody in the whole country got that R on their bag but the Chicago kids.
Y'all. Let him have the love he thinks he has.
Hey, it ain't delusional. Look at it. It's right there. Look.
Let him stunt. Let him stunt on little baby children in America. It is ridiculous. We getting up out of here. Thank y'all.
Hey, they got their little old bags with their little old chips, with them little old crayons, with their little old backpacks.
You a troll. You are a grown ass troll. We out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me.
Peace and hair grease.
Love, peace, and hair grease. We out.